no disrespect type shit, but like you kind of have that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, come on, let's go out.
It's
like,
OD Matt. It's OD disrespectful. What?
Is it?
Yeah, and then the nigga just made me sound like Macaulay Culkin. He said, "Come on, let's go out."
You kind of got out.
Come on, guys.
Macaulay Culkin vibes.
Hey, he just said, "I have Macaulay Culkin vibes, bro. I'm gonna work out for a week so I can beat your ass."
Look, I'll serve you.
Locked in podcast this week is baby C-Mac from Fight Crib. Nate Wood.
Before I go move like drop, fuck that door like.
What was the last thing we were talking about? We're talking about fucking.
Oh yeah, if you're used to wearing a pretty uniform style, all right, bro.
All right, CG.
Yeah, if you're used to wearing a pretty uniform style, which I've been stuck in probably for like a decade. Like I know what I like to the point where Amir even knows what like comes in that I'm gonna be.
That
He's
you're
like,
gonna
this is
fuck with?
KHALID, this is KHALID. Like yeah, he knows, and because I'm like, not to like toot my own horn or nothing, but like I get fly, but in a very, very specific way. It's almost too calculated and shit like that. So I like kind of experimenting outside the realms of like what's like, you know, everything on paper looks great, but like sometimes when you experiment with fashion, it's one of those things where sometimes on paper it could be goofy, but when you put it on, it just works.
It's different, right? Yeah. That actually goes like
It's
perfect
one of the
to
few
what
things.
the fuck I wanted to talk about.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? About I want to talk about just people like switching their style or just trying something new, because I feel like I see a lot of people, and even myself, I find some times where I look at my closet and I'm like, you could just see like it's the same kind of swag, you know? And it's just sometimes it just be time to switch it up.
Yeah, a lot of people, I mean, that's the thing with style. It's like obviously you have your own style, I have my own style, you have your own style. The things that we buy naturally gravitate towards that specific style that we have in our head, and we usually tend to wear it unless you're like just like prophecy or some shit, I don't know. Most niggas tend to like pair things up
with what you're comfortable with.
How they tend to pair things up, you know? You have a way, I have a way, he has a way. And they're all different. But like and no matter 7 days out the week, even if you're wearing different fits the entire time, you're still really kind of pairing them in that same mentality. Like this goes with this, these go with this. And like sometimes when you break free of that, like, oh, this is like this go like, and you kind of just experiment.
Try it out.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll actually end up with like some of the best outfits.
Actually, that's what I do too. Like sometimes sometimes I'll kick it at the crib and like sip a little bit, and I'll be like, if it's actually a day before work or something, I'll try some different shit on and literally try to put different like pieces together, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'll come out with some fire just to like try to switch it up or something.
Yeah, it's very easy to like, you know, white goes with black, right? Black and white shoes go with that. Like it's very easy to get fly without really even putting too much thought or whatever, or just pairing things how they naturally go. It's much harder to break outside of like norms and get fly that way. But it could go tragically wrong at the same time, bro.
Yeah, but you have to go through those.
So wrong, bro.
You have to go through those.
You can have an
sometimes.
avalanche.
And it'll be fucked up. And like, all right, or like your homies might try to like clown you. That shit really don't happen no more though.
Yeah, like when you were younger, it happened.
Yeah.
For sure. I came to school with the Rex.
With the which
Oh
one?
no, I
The
still
Rex.
tell my homies if they like
try?
look goofy or some shit, I'm gonna be like, bro, you kind of look goofy.
I just be waking up sometimes. And then like I'm the type of person I wear the same thing. People tell me that all the time. Like I'm a creature of habit.
For
So,
sure,
like,
I think everybody is to
a
a
lot of
certain
people
extent.
do,
Yeah.
But like experience definitely the wave.
I think the way that I like to experiment, or I feel like is a good recommendation for other people too. You know, sometimes when you go shopping and like you see a piece that like you try it on, and it's like it's different for you though, but you already know, but you try it on, and you're like, nah, like it doesn't go with the fit you're wearing now, and it's like kind of out, and you're like, oh, I can't even like, there's nothing at the crib for it. I think just like buying that piece and then going from there, because I feel like every time I buy something that I just like in general, even if I have nothing in my closet that I think goes with it, every time I go home, like I'll always end up finding to put some shit with that with. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a little technique that I do that kind of works.
Keep in mind, bro, like 2 months ago, I had a completely different outlook on this too. Like I remember on the pod, I was like, yeah, it's very important you get staples, like black denims and leather jackets and things like that you can see yourself wearing in 5 years or whatever. But like it's also good to just like experiment, try new shit. Like, you know, I'm always changing my outlook on different things, but you know,
That's good though. At least that means you're being honest.
change with the tides, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of just more fun to get flying different ways. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you just look down and you kind of be like, oh, all right.
Yeah, no, for
Just roll
sure.
with this.
But you said you're a creature of habit. Do you feel like you're like stuck in a certain sauce right now? I don't want to use the word stuck, but lack of better terms. But
Honestly, to be real,
yeah,
I'm like same thing. I'm trying to buy pieces that I can see myself wearing, and then at the same time, like
can I get a cacti?
I be working, bro.
This?
So like I'm trying to wear shit
you
that's
pull
comfortable,
up.
bro. Like you
Nah,
feel
You
me?
trying to wear something that's comfy?
Yeah, and like I be like now I'm at the point where I can like walk in boots all day, or walk in like pumps, I guess, whatever. It's kind of weird.
Nigga, you're not walking in no pumps.
Nigga, why'd
It's
you
not even
change
like-
and say pump? I don't know.
Oh, because
pumps?
boots. I mean, boots are kind of weird. I
No,
don't know
like
what it's
the-
like to walk in boots all day.
And
You
the
called them
Ramones.
pumps.
And
I know,
mean,
but-
it's definitely like I don't want to say pump, maybe double bumper. Sounds way better. But
Yeah.
I mean that sounds kind of crazy.
No, double sole, double
Yeah,
double
double
up for
sole.
niggas now. Yeah.
I didn't
I'm
even,
not walking them.
I didn't even realize you got the boots on right now. It's cold.
You
Yeah,
be in
Big
those
stay
all
with
day
those.
too, don't you? That's what I'm saying. Like you have comfortable sneaks. You have
Got to get your
comfortable
Jim
sneaks.
Morrison on.
You have mules.
But that wasn't. But that wasn't.
comfortable.
But that didn't take like that was easy for you to come accustomed to. I feel like the boots and shit. Like, no.
I mean,
Can I get a cacti, Denzel? Oh, bad. It's in the fridge over there.
honestly, that is kind of true. You're right. But wearing them all day, no.
Is
But like
something
you get
different.
used to it. But anyways, I'll be wearing stuff
Sometimes
that's
you
like,
gotta make
comfortable. These
sacrifices for
boots-
fashion, bro.
Yeah, like these boots are comfortable and they bend. You feel me? The Yeezys.
Okay.
And it's like
They look more
it's
comfortable.
built off of like a uniform. You feel me? So it's like
It's a military boot,
yeah,
basically.
like this, the Saint Laurents, they're already beat and they look worn, and that's kind of the look for like a lot of shoes. Like he has them on. He has like a beat more.
When's
beat
the last
shoe. He
time
has
you
a beat
switched
shoe.
your swag up?
I'm experimenting right now. I
You want-
I
you
won't
want
even
your
say
face?
I switch my swag up. I still, and it happens regularly. But like I know my true style. It's really kind of honed in at the same details. It's just I've been trying to mature it a bit. You know, I'm giving it like a taper. You know, I'm just trying to clean up the sides.
Yeah, you're
I'm like-
readjusting.
Yeah, what my style already is, but I'm 27. I'm trying to just like mature, and like in a style sense too. I can't be wearing the same. I can't be looking like no, like, kid. You know, to
No, I
be
feel
honest,
you.
it's like
I
On
feel
the
it's
like
regular.
like
It's a different chapter. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But I feel like shit is getting so accepted nowadays. You can kind of pop out in
You
some
can pop
crazier
out- you
shit
can pop
now,
out
and like
however you
niggas
want,
kind
bro.
of accepted. But
That's
I
it.
I
understand
get
what
it,
you're
but
saying,
yeah,
for sure, for sure.
I feel like I gotta go a little bit more GQ than I gotta go like, you know,
Then you gotta go fucking
Bloody Osiris or
Yeah.
whatever the other side
Understood.
of it is. Like, yeah.
And
can
the
go-
point that everything is like accepted nowadays, I feel like you got like there's different type of like little fashion niggas. You got like the little hidden NY niggas. You got like
That's just a repost page. I don't think I ever
no,
even
I
seen
feel
It's
like
that.
definitely-
I mean it's like a
it's
kind of thing. It's
definitely-
like tote bag, like fucking high water, like Crocs, not Crocs, Birkenstocks that look like the mule
They might wear
Birkenstocks.
they might wear the Docs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying. Like that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You can really wear whatever you want to wear, and you can be. I think I said this before, and this kind of reminded me of something. My bad. I'm talking. But
You good?
this kind of reminded me of something else he said that I said about. I don't know if I said it. Or something about fat people. I don't know. Anyways, like if you want to wear jeans that are super tight, like you can wear jeans that are super tight, and I have them.
Not if you're fat.
I don't know. Like.
Nah.
But you
What
said
you
it.
trying
I
to say?
thought
What
about
you
it. and I
trying to
was like,
say?
all right, my bad.
What you trying to say?
You can pop out any type of way you can pop out any type of way you want to, like. say
But
for
you run the
instance-
risk of looking goofy, bro. I'm sorry.
But
You're
what if some
always gonna
niggas'
run the-
looks
you're
is
always
goofy,
gonna run
bro?
the risk
Like,
when
what if
you're
some
experimenting.
people's looks is goofy, bro? Like have you looked at Cameron Frost?
I
Like,
just-
his shit is crazy.
Bro, and first off,
Kerwin is get fly though. Kerwin get fly.
but he
fat
literally-
niggas
his
wearing
look
skinny
is
jeans is OD in right now. First off, like not on no like it's super fashion shit, but you go to the hood or some shit, you gonna see a fat ass nigga in a V-Lone shirt wearing some skinny ass pants.
all
for
I
sure.
picture is the nigga trying to like either put them on or like.
I mean, that's a whole nother like thing. For, like, that's a whole
They
nother.
My bad. I
jump
shouldn't
in
even
and
brought
shaking
that
the
up. My
house,
bad. I don't know why.
like,
yeah.
My bad. I should not even brought that up. Like basically what I'm trying to say is you could.
Yeah, you
dress-
led me
can
to a
pop-
wormhole.
You can pop out any type of way you want to pop out. So like, if you want to pop out goofy, bro, like you can literally pop out goofy. I seen people dress like the '90s.
Nah,
People
I
dress
did.
like
I have,
80s,
but like
70s. Like you choose what you want to, and like
Like Taz Arnold almost is like an example of somebody who dressed OD goofy, but it's like kind of fly.
I know what you mean.
I get what you're trying to say, but like.
But if you're a regular
It's
person
weird.
day to day, you know
Like,
what I'm
say, for
saying?
instance,
9
like,
times out of
you-
10 regular humans are trying to get
Nigga,
like.
you could dress any type of way you want to. You can literally switch it up anytime. I mean, I could too, because of where I work and what I do. But at the same time, it's like, nigga, I want to be comfortable, like, and still look cool the way I want to look.
Right.
So,
I
like,
do. I feel like, again, not to like toot my own horn, but like, let's just, you know, I know a lot of people who like they'll put some shit on and they're like, I look stupid in this. Like, I don't feel comfortable, right? I actually feel comfortable in a lot of different things. Like sometimes I'll just try on some random shit and I'm actually kind of like, oh, it's like kind of looks good.
Right.
So I get what you're saying. Like I can kind of, the bandwidth is a little bit longer on like what I can kind of get away
you can
with
wear.
or whatever. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I gotta look in the mirror and be like, yes,
Right.
you know. And it's like,
But sometimes you do wake up with boot fits. We all do.
for sure.
I know I came in that bitch with some boot fits. If he was like, nah, I'm not taking your advice.
I think
like,
I'd be in my own head about it sometimes.
But you shouldn't think about it. Like I think it's all confidence. True.
Yeah,
like what
for
they
sure.
say
It is,
within.
yeah, it's-
Like
it's-
you said, you
It's
come
in
on
you,
whatever.
not on you.
I'm pretty sure there's people that connect with you. You wearing Crocs. I see, damn near. I would say like, I don't know. I'm not trying to count. 75% of people would wear like Crocs. Like dudes.
Right, for sure. They're mad popular.
Yeah.
So
like I'm basically saying like you can pop out any type of way, and people like
I
that
think
type
so,
of people
too.
is gonna fuck with you.
It's in you. It's not on you.
and it's more just accepted in general nowadays. But you know, I've been on like a new wave, low key. I've been kind of wilding, but I've been like spending probably like an honest like 15 minutes before I go to the gym on like picking what I wear to the gym. Like good 15, 20 minutes, nigga. I walked back in the house because like I've been working out in Crocs like the past like 3 days. And then I think Denzel said like some type of joke. He's like, oh, you're gonna do the Crocs again or some shit. And I looked at like my whole fit in general. I was like, maybe I should switch it. I was like, fuck you, nigga. I went back in the house and put like some other shoes on. But I was just saying that to say like, you can really like just wear whatever you want. And I was just saying I'm on some different shit right now. Like I feel like niggas is trying to get dressed all the time type shit.
At the gym.
You all
So
know
the thing
some.
is,
Low
like
key.
gym swag.
That's
Y'all
what
know-
I've been on, gym swag.
Y'all want to know something
You up?
interesting? Me and my homie Jason was actually talking about this. We was saying, bro, I feel like them days where we get extra fucking fly. All right, let me rephrase this.
Go ahead.
Them days that we be like in a rush, we had 10 minutes to get ready, shower and brushing our teeth included. Like, is the days where we get the most compliments or the most people will go out their way to like have a conversation with you. So when you spent the least amount of time on your fit, on your whole look in general, then like them days where you actually spend an hour on your whole shit, like getting ready, you know, like getting
You're not
fly.
the first person I heard say that. Too.
I swear it is a real thing, bro. Like,
You just wake up.
you just get out, like the days you feel like the fucking bummiest is the days where the most people, most girls will like talk to you, go out their way to like give you, you know.
I've heard like Ian say this, like, oh, I just like put shit on, like I already know what I'm gonna wear. Like
I'm not
go
even
out
saying
there.
that. I know
But you're just
niggas
saying the
say shit like
days
this,
that you
but the
do-
days, yeah, it always happens. The days where I have no time to get ready, I gotta put on whatever, is the days where I get the most like. Shorties will come up to me and kind of like start a conversation, and me and Jason was talking about this. He said, "Bro, same thing happens."
But don't you think that maybe that's because you're at the club and like
It's not even that. Sometimes it'll be a normal day just at like, yeah, literally whether we go like to campus, we go to the store, even at the store, I swear it's happened at the store a billion times. Like, and we was both saying, Jason said same thing happens to him. So we kind of like was talking about it. Yeah, we was saying, I think this is going to sound extra asshole-ish, but please don't take it that way. We was thinking, I think when you get extra fitted, like you got like a fucking Saint Laurent suit jacket on and a t-shirt and whatever, like, and boots, like some people might be a little intimidated to maybe approach you, right? Yeah, or like come up to you, because like obviously I'm not. Again, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I'm fly as shit some of these days, and it's like
yeah, not for real.
you'll get a little bit less people come, like, you know.
That's a
It's
fact.
weird. It's just weird. When I'm in a Pleasures tee and like some shorts, people is like, "What's up?" Like, man, you're fly, bro.
Yeah, more approachable, and it's like I've actually noticed that working at the store. I actually wasn't really in agreement with you at first because I feel like shit when I be putting this shit on, niggas like I don't know, it kind of be working out.
Yeah.
But I actually know what you're talking about
Yeah.
now because I feel like I get like the same effect like at the store. They just almost like expect you, you know, they expect you to be like. Well, I guess that's only speaking from somebody who would know you. But okay, I seen like some nigga all the way drip down. Like I'm probably the nigga that's gonna go say something, but I can see why people would see all that and just be like, why would I go tell this nigga like he looks cool if he already know like this nigga's wearing all this? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
Like,
normal to compliment.
do you get compliments in the store? Like when
Yeah,
you
I
work?
think it's normal to compliment another.
No, it
like
is, it
another
is,
man.
it is.
Like,
But do
see
you
his
get
shoes, you think they cool?
For
Like,
sure,
yeah,
all
that
the
shit
time,
is
yeah.
dope.
Do you get compliments in the store? Cause I'm thinking like niggas already expecting your fly. They don't say shit. I might be wrong.
Some people don't. Some people do. But I was like, end of the day, I'm still wearing the same thing like damn near every week.
Mm.
Or I might like just switch the tee. I might switch the pants. But like, it depends on how I feel. Like, nigga, it's kind of getting chilly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to wear denim.
Bro,
I don't
thank
wanna wear
God,
those flowy
bro.
pants no more. Like, the flowy
People
pants are
usually
cool,
tend to
but, like,
compliment you on like the majority of compliments. It'll be on something like a big ass logo. Like when I get a lot
really?
of compliments, it'll usually be like if I have like a Balenciaga denim jacket and that says
Oh, yeah,
Balenciaga
the
on the
black
back. Yeah. And like if I wear that, people obviously know. They're like, sick jacket, bro. You
someone
know,
will definitely compliment
okay,
you
that
on
makes
this.
sense.
As
Someone
a-
will compliment you on this fit.
yeah, like, but like people like who appreciate the outfit, not like any name that's on it, because there is no like, there's no name on it. Yeah, a lot of my like Chrome Heart shit is
Do you
like
have any tips?
nameless.
For switching swag, like to switch your shit up, like for somebody who's right now is just like,
Find a
Damn.
style guru. Find like your style. Like I don't
Like
want to
who you wanna
use this
dress
word,
like?
but
Right,
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
find your
that's-
style god.
He has a-
And yeah, and
I'll-
kind of work from that. And like, don't let your style god be like
I
some.
wouldn't say God though.
I know it's a very strong word. I know. I was thinking
No,
about
no,
that,
No,
it
yeah,
depends.
but I don't know how else to put it right now. I'm
Go ahead, do you
about a
think-
bottle of wine deep. I don't know how else to put it. But find your style guru or whatever. Your fucking
your guy.
your guy, and
Imitate?
it's some not imitate, but not by any means imitate, but like kind of try and pick up little things here and there, right? Like, oh, this person likes leather jacket. All right, for my style guru when I was growing up, it was Pharrell, it was Kanye, and then it was Kid Cudi, and it stayed Kid Cudi basically until now. And like, you know, when I would look at Cudi's style, I'd be like, okay, leather jacket, APC raw denim jeans, Jordan 3s and 4s, like, you know, certain things that you pick away, you pick up like, oh, he likes skinny denim, it looks good on that same silhouette. It's like similar body type too, just like long, skinny silhouette. So it's like, you know, you can kind of deduct like, okay,
So after that, are you going, I'm buying Jordan 4s, I'm buying these skinny jeans? Or what are you doing?
Nah, you don't gotta put things together exactly like it, but at the same time, like, all right, he was big on vintage tees, and he was kind of the reason why this whole vintage wave like started. You feel me? Like, really, you gotta credit Cudi on that. Like, he was the first nigga like to do the vintage thing. OD crazy. He was going to what goes around comes around. Now like Kylie Jenner and Kendall and Luca and Frank Ocean and shit, like Rocky, all these niggas be in there, but he was the first. Like, you know.
Yeah.
What
were you gonna say?
I get what you're saying. I add to that. I mean, you don't have to copy everything, but you're gonna
At all.
Like, but naturally, what you look at all the time, you're gonna like kind of like pick up on or who
sure.
you're around.
Yeah.
So like my style influence sounds weird. It could be you sometimes. It could be a mirror, like whoever I'm around.
That's a
Majority
great
of the
way.
time.
Yeah.
Like literally, I know it sounds weird.
People
It may
around
sound
you.
weird.
I like that.
It don't
like
sound
it.
weird at
That's
all.
what
It's the
sound
people
weird,
around
I'm
you.
gonna
They
say.
influence you
Right,
because you're
but,
around
like,
good people.
Sometimes like if I see like dope pieces, I'm like, bro, that piece is dope. Like let me like, I won't say let me copy it off you type shit because that sounds kind of rude. But I'm like, if you trying to get rid of it, whatever, like, you know,
Right.
I'm trying. Or they say I'm trying to get rid of it, like, say less. Like I'm gonna buy it off of you, like give you the bread instead of like.
But at the same
You feel
time,
me?
though, like if
it's the easiest way to shop, like, and it's like you get some pieces that you really like off of that person. I know it sounds weird, but it's
that's
kinda
not
like
change. Okay, well, keep going. I
My
keep wanting to
bad.
cut you out. Okay, I see this though because it's like I might see a nigga with a piece like, okay, you know, bro, who be coming in with the chair and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get some. He been wearing these fucking Gucci mules. You know what I'm saying? But he came in with like 3 pairs, so I'm trying to cop like a pair.
I'm trying to think.
It's just like some mules that was like some Gucci like print on them. I'll show you later, like rubber and shit. But like in my head, I'm not trying to adopt this nigga's swag. I just need them bitches.
But you like the mules. That's probably why. Like the mules right now, for some reason, are in. Why do you think they're in?
Why do I think they're in? I think it's just it's a different kind of slide. It's like something that you can kind of like. I think it goes really well with the baggier silhouette, that's really popular right now. And I think that like it's a different way to wear slides. You know what I'm saying? Like slides are gonna be popular. Anything type of like, huh?
Go to Gucci and get them.
I'm gonna buy them off nigga for 200.
Yeah, if you're trying to get rid of them,
But to go back to stay back on topic, I feel you. I feel like
I just had. Hey, you gotta cut this out.
What?
I just had.
I can't cut it out. Facts. What are you saying, Marco?
I mean, like, if you cop it off of someone, like, and you like it, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's cool.
Because that's what
cool.
you're doing on grill. Like, a majority of the time, like.
But I'm thinking that's not like making a new swag. You know what I'm saying? Or like trying to change your swag.
My bad, I'm going too deep.
Yeah, or not deep. It's just like veering a little bit.
If you're trying to change your swag, the best thing to do is
or
honestly,
what do
like
you
you're
do?
saying, is look at certain things. Me, honestly, I'm not really trying to change my swag right now. So.
But before you got to this swag, there was we've all gone through phases. You know what I'm saying?
Dang,
that's a good question.
I think it's really around the people you're around. Honestly.
Yeah.
What you see every day, what you're doing, what you need. Like for example, like right now, the piece that I'm looking at, like I wanted another crew neck like this, so I saw like Brian Giles, cold artist. And
I love his work.
So I bought one. Like it was like a sweater like this, but it had like drawing on it.
His artwork, yeah.
Okay. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Tough.
So I copped that.
You got like kind of a painting.
Exactly, bro. And it comes 4 weeks, and it's only a limited amount. So I'm like, I'll be dumb if I'm.
You
like,
always on some cold shit, bro. I like what you sent me too with the
that was
the
kind of
Discord.
sketch. We'll talk about that.
Okay, okay.
But anyways,
Wait, what?
That's what. We'll talk about that later,
Yeah,
man.
we'll
Chill
talk
out,
later,
man.
bro.
You don't want to throw the chrome hearts out there. You trying to save it for an Instagram pic. You don't even fucking post. No, I'm joking.
I need to put.
Okay, this is how I guess.
But basically, what I was saying is like what you need. For example, you was like, I need a ring, bro. Saw the ring at the time period because that's what the artist was making, and for some reason it went with what you were going. For some reason it went with what I like. I don't know why people like shapes right now. Like, someone showed me that art. That dude that showed us that art today. How the shapes were like this. My bad.
It's
You're
so
good, you're
Rick
good.
Owens, bro.
This.
No, I'm saying shapes and like geometry and shit. It's so OD Rick.
I don't know. Anyways, what you need, like for example, like the jacket. That I was thinking about getting was I needed this, so I got the Brian Giles one. That shit was fire.
Right. Did it came in yet?
No, it takes 4 weeks,
God damn.
so it could be longer. But
Right.
I hope it even comes. Honestly,
It'll come.
yeah. And then I'm gonna get this cold wall jacket, and it's like 2. I hope I get it, but that one dude. And, damn, I'm not good at this podcast shit. I'm nervous, bro.
I'll tell you my take, bro. I'll just tell you this. I think because it's kind of cool. We actually all have like 3 different kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought KHALID would have said what he said, and what you said, I see that. I actually do that.
Wait,
I'd be
what'd I
like
say?
looking at. You said just like find somebody that you kind of like how they dress and kind of just already take little
Cuddy
like,
is my
notes.
style guru.
I think everybody does that.
Like
though,
literally,
honestly.
Cuddy's my style guru.
But I think just grabbing like a piece, bro. I think people are actually still attracted to what they naturally like.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's a
once you
mixture.
see that and you're like, oh, that's not me, or like I couldn't do that, just try it on. And even if you don't got nothing at the crib, my nigga, just throw that shit on, bro. And you're gonna find something, bro. You're gonna eventually swag it out
So
your
you-
own way.
So you're basically saying find a piece that's different, cop it, and eventually
That you
it'll come
like.
together.
Yeah, a piece that's different that you like. That's like why, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody still goes. I guess I still go through that. Like, damn, I don't really have anything like this. Like in a cold, like, why would I spend 500 on a windbreaker? I'd be thinking, but it looks so fire.
That shit with double layer, and then I didn't know that shit.
I might have to correct myself too. Like, yeah, Cuddy is my style guru, but like this is me in high school when I was like figuring out what my style was and things like that. And then obviously it evolved from that original sense, you know, and you start trying things out on your own and things like that. So like obviously like what I have on right now is like, you know, a different variation of like, you know,
The
what
sock
it
is
started
different.
as. But like maybe in high school it would have started with this varsity jacket. and it would have been with some APCs and some Jordan 4s. But like, you know, growing up, maturing, and figuring out your own ways to break fits with like the origins of your little, like, you know, your fashion staples being there. This being the varsity jacket is really like the, you know, the staple centerpiece of this whole thing. This would be like the filet mignon of the dish, you know, whereas like this is the mashed potatoes and these are the asparagus and whatever, like, you know.
Unless you really like clothes though, because I see that fit. I know what you mean though. That is basically.
That's another thing too, building things like a plate, bro. You like sometimes when you go OD, when you got hella pieces and you try to go OD pieces, does not work.
Yeah.
From experience, does not work.
It depends.
You gotta make a plate, bro. No, you can't.
No, I don't. I don't.
You can't do dunks with like a Dries Van Noten back zip jacket
but that's not
with
OD
some.
pieces like OD pieces. When you said that, oh yeah, my bad. I get what you're saying.
What are you saying?
Basically, what he's saying is like, nigga, you can't just get hype shit and then get some like Dries. Like, you can't just wear Dries.
No, what I'm saying is because the Dries piece that I mentioned is like the most hype Dries piece that exists. What I'm saying is like you can't do like and some Rick Owens dunks and like this Grail piece, this Grail piece, this Grail piece. Niggas look goofy. Like when I see niggas in the Raph Simmons like 2002 shit, and then I see them in like some fucking archive undercover shit, and then some like and then some other Grail shit, I'd be like, okay, I get it, but it's also like it's more tasteful when you break up a piece with just some regular shit, to be honest. Like some more low-key shit. You just let your main piece do the talking. Yeah, and like the other shit's for Instagram, to be honest. Like, let's keep it a bill, bro. If you are listening and you've done some shit like that, nigga, you did it for Instagram. Let's keep it a bill. Like, you know.
Just go like piece on piece on piece on piece, or like
let a piece speak. Let one piece speak for itself.
They don't even be posting. Like, a lot of people don't even post on Instagram no more. So it's like,
coming up like that?
I mean, they be posting on the story.
I don't know one nigga on planet Earth who really got like archive pieces who don't post.
I mean, they post something eventually. But
Real archive pieces.
You know you right.
Like you.
I'm just like,
That's kind of like you to me.
I gotta C. I'm like, I gotta. My grade is a C. I got pieces. Don't get it twisted, but like, all right, maybe I'm a B like B plus. I don't post shit, but yeah, like.
You have a lot of shit.
I got pieces. I'm not denying it. I know I have pieces.
Let's talk about the fit. What you got on? What's his jacket?
This I got for $80.
So this is a vintage.
Yeah, it's like from the 70s.
That shirt might be.
Feel the leather on it though. It's heavy. It's nice.
Yeah, this is the piece.
$80. It's really cheap.
Right, and then you got these Louis pants.
Reservoir shirt.
That's a red shirt.
Red shirt.
So you put brand out. You got these Louis pants.
Louis Vuitton trousers, and then article number. Really cheap. These are the better Converse. If y'all like Converse, get article number. I literally I'm about to stock up on these actually. I'm
Bring some archive pieces and talk about that. Like, I want to talk about your closet. Like, not right now.
Yeah, we can do its own video. Yeah,
Shit like that.
it's light.
I mean, that's just.
Now I really have like $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 pieces, like several.
What's your most expensive piece?
The Dunks is like one of my most valuable pieces. I have a few like Eddie Slimane, Saint Laurent coats. I have like a couple from that season, so they retail at $3,000. They retail like $5,000. I mean, I have that Chrome Hearts leather.
What was the first one you said? You said Dunks?
Yeah, Rick Owens Dunks.
Oh, okay, the Rick Owens Dunks.
The Chrome Hearts.
You got the Dries back zipper. Is that what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, that one's very fucking
Yeah, that's
expensive.
a big one.
Very hard to find. Very hard to get.
I get what you mean though. You have like
Even my T-shirts. I have some vintage T-shirts that's like $2,000. Like, it just depends on like, you know. If it's worth that price, then I'm gonna pay that price. Vintage game has been fucked up recently, so it's like.
Why do you say that? I think it's kind of like, nigga, you better start buying. Like,
You better start buying, yeah. But like the prices for for everything has gone up. Literally for everything, yeah.
I feel like because right now it's like I don't know who said it today, but someone said on the West Coast like vintage is like really popping. I don't know in New York is it?
I could see that
Yeah,
easily
super.
though.
What about the Midwest? Because every time I see someone from Chicago or Michigan, like I shouldn't say
They're
every
just
time,
adopting this.
but
I wanna say that.
majority of the time, when they come in, they see the Rouge shirt, and they're like, bro, why do people keep making this faded?
Because
this
they're
dusty shit?
usually like,
they
we
from
get
the
all
Midwest.
the Chicago
'Cause
hood
you understand,
niggas.
like like in the Midwest, you want your shit, you want your stuff to be crisp.
If you
like,
from
Crisp,
the Mid-
yeah.
if you like black and from the Midwest, it's very different. Like, you know, if you from like Chicago or like St. Louis or some shit, bro. If you wear some rude shit in the hood, nigga, you about to get fried. Like,
Nah,
No,
niggas
not
know
necessarily-
about
not
it.
necessarily
you
fly,
want
like, the ones
Montclair
that-
and
the
shit,
ones that are-
bro.
the
Like,
ones
they
that
wear
are fly
Montclair
know.
in the hood. Like,
Yeah, but the ones that are fly don't know Rude, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's not like that out there.
Bro, the niggas
people
know,
that's trying
bro.
to-
What
the
are you
people that's trying to
wildin',
get
bro?
Chicago is different. Chicago got some stores. I'm not gonna hold Chicago, but like St. Louis, bro.
I don't
You
know,
get me?
bro. I ain't never been.
I never been to St. Louis. I never been to St.
Niggas
Louis,
instantly thought Nelly. At least.
Yeah, you feel me?
Wait,
Like,
Nelly's from St. Louis.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
He probably got some rude in his closet. He probably got. put on-
Nelly don't.
probably
he's
got
the
put
one
on to
nigga in
rude.
St.
You
Louis
don't
that
think
got
he got
rude.
rude? in his closet?
Nelly
Every
don't
nigga
got
in
no
Hollywood got rude. Every nigga in music industry, every nigga out there got.
I
rude,
feel
bro.
what you're
Like,
saying. I'm
like,
thinking
why
it's
would you got
Nelly.
rude?
I don't know. I like Nelly, but
Like if he doesn't have rude,
Nelly,
someone.
Nelly swole. That nigga don't give. I don't know. He don't give a fuck about that shit. They got a white tee and they got a crispy hairline.
But they don't understand why it's faded. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't understand why it's faded because they're not into the vintage. Eventually, it's gonna get popping. So then they're gonna start fucking with the rude, the this, that. Then they're gonna start fucking with the vintage. And I'm just gonna start buying vintage. This shit.
Which is
I
so
know,
weird.
bro.
I agree with what you're
I
saying.
can go to a thrift store and get it. It's like $10. Like
Hood
they're
niggas
gonna
don't
start
think
fucking-
like that, bro.
Bro, they're going to start.
But I feel like
thinking,
niggas
that's
been
what I'm
on
saying.
Hood
the-
niggas don't.
Bro,
Hood niggas don't.
Oh my god.
Niggas been on the vintage tees for so
Well, make
long,
an
bro.
art,
that's
man.
just-
Like, explain your point. Don't you know?
I'm on. It just sounds kind of. I'm saying niggas evolve, bro.
I don't think so.
Nigga, what?
I don't think so.
What?
Bro.
Niggas definitely.
I don't think so. I don't think hood niggas evolve, bro. Well, that sounds so fucked up on.
that
It
nigga
does.
lifted up.
That sounds
That's
terrible
what
on
I'm
certain.
saying.
That nigga started going like this. Oh shit, bro. I
Nah,
get
niggas
what
finna
you're
hate
saying.
me.
I don't even.
No, it's
like,
not. Niggas aren't.
That's not
gonna
even
hate
true
you. Niggas
though,
aren't gonna hate you, but just think about it. Bro. Just think about it. Think about it, bro.
bro. Niggas
Like,
not know
niggas are
about.
evolved. Like when you don't know about something when you first hear it, that you saying I'm trying on baggy pants now. I don't usually wear baggy pants. I'm trying on baggy pants.
There's a difference between fashion niggas and hood niggas, though, bro. Like,
Bro,
For
they
sure,
hood-
obviously.
There's hood niggas that trying to get fly, bro. we,
yeah,
I
but
wouldn't
the
even
one-
count.
but
I
the
wouldn't
one-
even
the
count
ones
them
that
though.
be
I know what
wearing
you're
home-
saying.
There's some dudes that say like they come in like I'm not on that fashion shit, but at the same time they like what they like.
The
They
ones that
like
be wearing the
fly
home
shit,
fam
bro.
and shit like that, you think they
But you
stay
can
on
put
their
them
fashion?
on, bro. I put.
I'm,
think
so,
what?
I'm sorry.
Say it.
I
What
feel
was
like I
that?
keep fucking up saying the wrong thing.
What
You're
was
not saying
that?
the wrong thing,
The
just
niggas who
listen, bro.
the
Listen,
niggas who
listen,
wear the
listen,
home
bro.
fam and shit like that, you think they're evolving, bro? Like,
Bro, they evolve. Listen, bro. Listen, bro.
Yeah,
Listen,
dude.
bro. You evolve, bro. You got on baggy pants.
Them
I'm
niggas is
different. You
different,
can't
bro.
use me as a
Bro.
test subject.
I'm not using. Yes, you're different, bro. But I'm saying. All right, you right. Whatever.
Aw, you lame, bro. No, bro. I think,
You can't
bro.
use
Everybody
me, you or you
evolves,
for
bro.
a test subject.
All
'cause
right, I'm not-
obviously,
but we.
You can
we
look at
don't-
rap, nigga. You can
We're
literally
not.
just look at rap. Rap can tell you the whole
but
playbook
in
for the
rap,
streets.
but nah, you can't look at rap because in rap you literally gotta stay fly. You gotta stay relevant. You gotta stay one.
And that's
step,
what every
one
hood
step
nigga wants
ahead
to
of the
look
curve.
like is their
Bro,
fucking favorite rapper.
exactly,
But they gonna
bro.
come 10 minutes
Think about-
later, bro.
think
You
about
think
your-
Gunna is
Yeah,
gonna
they're
be
gonna
on
come
like?
10 minutes later. Yeah,
I mean, you probably.
they're gonna come 10 minutes.
They want to
later.
look
That's
like
not-
Gunna. They want to look like Gunna, basically, bro. And like
Type shit. I get what
Type
you're saying
shit,
about it.
type
yeah,
beat,
yeah,
yeah.
Type beat. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So them
But they
niggas evolved. In
evolved.
Atlanta, nigga, from 2000. From
All right, I
Hollywood
agree
niggas
with you,
are
but-
wearing skinny jeans.
I
bro.
agree with you.
We're even past that now too. Yeah.
Fuck that.
I agree with you in the most basic sense, but don't tell me you never had a hood nigga in the store where you've been like, oh yeah, we just got this, and they've been like, nigga,
Yes,
that
sir.
shit's
Yes,
gay.
Tell me
yes,
what they
yes,
wear
yes.
now,
They're more
that's what
embedded.
I'm
Yes,
saying.
bro.
Tell me
Yes,
what-
yes.
Like hood
Tell me
niggas be
what-
the first, like they'll never go out the
Bro,
the
yes.
way. They'll be like, oh that shit gay, nigga. Like
Yeah, for sure. They're more like
until
They're
they
more
see
stubborn
until
and
they
shit.
see some nigga that they respect doing it.
for sure. Yeah, because they're not gonna look at their main artiste nigga like you and be like, I want to be like them. Like,
That's what I'm
fuck
saying.
this
That's
nigga.
why
I'll
low-key-
smack this nigga.
I low-key chilled off some of the stuff I wear to the store. Like, for example, like style. Let's go back to style. Let's go all back. This all literally goes back
Yeah,
to
this
style.
all-
At the
this
end
whole
of the
thing's
day,
been
at the end of
style,
the day,
yeah.
it's all go back to style. Like when I'm trying to be on my dad's side. I know it sounds funny, but
Whatever,
at the same time,
yeah.
niggas trying to get
don't.
loans.
I'm trying to be
niggas
on my
trying
dad,
to
yeah.
have business conversations. you feel
I'm
me?
trying to mature my style. Yeah.
Exactly, like you saying, we said this. You feel me? Like niggas evolve,
Don't sound
like for
corny.
different reasons. So like if dudes is moving out here, bro, or dudes seeing certain artists do this, or they're around people that are wearing this, or they see this is what's in, or is this easier to cop, bro? That's what they're gonna cop, bro. It's evolution. But on a deeper level, like you wear in certain settings. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like If they coming out here or they
I
on the
believe
West
KHALID
Coast,
doesn't even feel like this. I feel like he got put in a position. I don't think he even really feels like this.
Feels like what?
Like that they don't involve. I feel
No,
like
I entirely feel like that, but and 100%. And what I know you maybe you was trying to get me out, but nah, I'm not taking it, bro. Even what you're saying, they only going to evolve as fast as they favorite person is evolving. You get what I mean?
you think that?
Yeah, nigga, they ain't
I
going
can
in
agree
the
with that. I
closet
can
and
agree
taking
with that.
risks.
I feel like
They ain't taking
Can I hit that,
no
AB?
risks.
I feel like that's a
They
definitely.
come in
die?
second,
Oh, okay.
like 100%, bro. They waiting until somebody else do some shit, and they're like,
That shit
and
nuts.
test the waters.
Isn't that
And
what
as
it
long as
takes,
nobody
though?
call that nigga gay, then they like, okay, I'll do this.
Okay, this is what I'm about to get to. Thanks. You actually
Yeah.
brought me back to that. You actually
On
brought me
God,
back.
like
This
as
is what
long
niggas-
as
this
as
is what
long
niggas
as
say,
you be getting
yeah.
as
nervous
long as
before your
somebody
point.
else, bro,
No, because I be getting sidetracked.
it take Young Thug to wear the dress for other niggas to be like, oh, okay, he ain't get called gay. Let me put this dress on.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
So
I
let me
feel
get
like
to my
niggas
point.
evolve, nigga. I mean, you just said, nigga, you do the same
Yeah,
shit,
but
nigga. You
but
said the same
at-
shit about
at-
Cuddy.
but
You
evolve-
couldn't,
I
you
get
couldn't,
it.
nigga. I didn't want to touch my swag until I seen Cuddy wear the fucking vintage tees and
That's
Jordan
not what I
4s.
said at all.
Not really, but like basically, you had an idol that you.
Yeah,
Just said
I had
your
an
whole
idol.
point.
Wait,
I
you
had an
said the
idol.
same thing.
Oh, I might have killed you on that
Wait,
one on
wait,
listeners.
chill.
I might
We're
have
not
did
trying
that
to-
to you because you just said that.
You just
nigga.
spoke way too fast for me to even comprehend half of
Yeah, I
it.
know,
Wait,
nigga,
hold
'cause
up,
it's a
bro.
lot of
Basically what I was
lingo
trying to say was-
shit going
hold on,
on.
hold on.
You hit your folks before I even knew what was going on.
Because I knew it was some fire.
Listen, bro, like this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying it's the right point. It's an opinion, but you saying being opinionated, nigga. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
so like
I'm
the
listening.
opinion. I'm
There's
saying,
always a brief before Marco's like speech, just like a 10-minute brief about what he's about to say. Then he says it. Sorry.
Oh,
Nah,
no,
he got this. He got this.
my bad.
I forgot what I was saying, bro. This is shit. Anyways, bro.
We was
niggas
talking
be
about
opi-
fashion evolving.
Oh yeah, niggas be talking about gay, right? I'm be on my dad's side, right? So I'm trying to look nice. I be wearing Issey Miyagi's.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not trying to like look gay. That's just literally how I'm trying to dress, cause I'm trying to up my swag. Like, I'm
Are you
trying to
saying
do
Issey
my-
Miyake gay, bro?
Nah, but
Fuck
niggas-
you.
No, hold you
when
wildin',
niggas-
you
when
wildin'. You
certain-
know that's not even
when
what's
certain
going on.
niggas-
You know
when
you
certain
wildin'.
niggas see your
Go
shit, they see your stuff. They be like, bro, why is this nigga wearing some flowy ass pants? His meat like out here, like why are niggas wearing that?
Why you don't know what
Yeah,
Issey
that shit
Miyake
freaky. That
is?
shit freaky as hell.
Questions.
Because they don't know, bro. Like how would you ever know what green
Consequences.
tea is? How would you ever know what green tea is?
Until you see a nigga sip it right in front of your face. No, I'm joking.
Exactly. How would you ever know what green tea is?
So he's basically saying you
Tell me
have to have
how
something
you
like that.
know how did what was it Europeans? How these niggas know about green tea?
Khaled's
This is
so-
not the right.
No,
this
it's
is
the
not the
perfect
right
example,
comparison.
bro. I know I go deep.
He's
but
saying
I'm
no. He's saying like
take it to the
how
base
how
level.
would you know like
I know what the answer is. I know what the answer that you
Wayne
want.
type shit.
I know what you want me to answer it. Someone showed them,
Exactly.
right? I know that's what you want me to
Okay.
answer it. But
That's
these
what
is
I'm
two
saying.
different
That's,
things.
That's how your style evolves at the end of the day. Someone show you something, bro. Or you
I
see
get
it
I
on
get what you're
someone,
trying to
so
say.
you
I
out
get what
here,
you're trying
like-
to say. I get it. But I get it. But at the
That's
same
one way.
time,
or you can use the internet because we have the internet, nigga. So that's
at
what
the
I'm
same
saying,
time,
could
because
use
you
the
wanted to use my Cuddy thing as an example, nigga. That was when I was literally in high school. Everyone got like heroes in high school, regardless who you are, bro. Everyone got an idol in high school, bro.
Right.
I know you have one, you have one, you have one, you have one, you have one.
Right.
Right? So mine just happened to be like, in my opinion, Fly. And like Kanye was one of those people, Fly. Like, so I was like, I would take little notes. And this was when Kanye was at his flyest. So I would really take notes. That's why I was like, oh, Kanye, Nike drop coming out. I need these. I need all three. Like, I need them. Made that happen. Like the Louis Vuitton Kanye West collab. I was like, oh shit. A nigga that I fuck with and like Louis Vuitton, bet need this whole thing, like, you know. So I would do things like that. I remember I had Takashi Murakami like Louis Vuitton things. Like none of the people I looked up to had it, but like I started kind of just picking up little things. Like, oh, Takashi got Murakami got ill artwork, Louis Vuitton, like, bet
You started
need
getting
this.
more into
Yeah.
it, kind of. You started learning
Exactly.
About it.
So you start to pick up your own little things here and there from like the bases. Now I'm like 27 years old, right?
like what
I'm
you like,
far
you know what
removed
you
from
do.
a 14-year-old kid, like,
Of course.
you know, yeah.
And,
So
like, you still around someone.
for sure, like you definitely. I look at people
some people do,
as
but-
influence, but at the same time, I use myself as a model with just different styles and like
I'm
you
not
know
saying
you
it's
test
okay-
the
I'm not
limits
saying
on
it's
certain
okay to
things.
Copy someone's swag, exactly.
Because
But
look,
I'm
now
saying
we are.
naturally as human beings, it's unavoidable, bro. Every human
Yeah,
being, bro,
that's kind of what I'm.
it's
I get it.
literally a fact. Every human being,
100%,
unless you're God.
100%. But look, Now we at the age where like we literally at the same age where Cuddy was when I was looking up to him. We at the age that Rocky was when I was looking up to him or whatever, and like
but
so
maybe
now
you,
we doing
right?
our own
you,
little
you
fashion
grew an
steps.
interest where your whole
Like
listen,
obviously they had influences too, and most of the time it was Kanye and Cuddy, whatever the fuck for Rocky and whoever it was. Now we at that age where we kind of getting our own style on, and like little niggas kind of looking up and being like, he dresses sick, he dresses sick.
They see certain things because that's what you're saying. It's because you find certain people that up your style. Like, not to go on a deep level, but like for example, got these off of Homer. I got this from Amir. I got damn near my whole wardrobe from Amir, like, because that's who I'm around. I see his swag. I'm like, he put me on Issey Miyake. I knew about him, but he put me on the pleats. Yeah. I saw him on someone else. I'm like, those.
But I don't think you dress anything like him. I think you pick and choose.
What I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get to. So I'm like, bro, you're not like really copying that person exactly, but it's like you didn't know about it unless that person showed you.
Said it, right?
Like, how are you gonna know what green tea is unless a Japanese man shows you what green tea is, or you travel over there and you see a Japanese man.
How is the nigga to know about the vintage teas from Cuddy if he don't even listen to Cuddy because he's listening to Wayne?
Exactly, bro. But at the same time, something seems weird because someone else does it. You get what I'm saying? My bad.
I mean, I literally, I could have rebutted, but I just gave you that one.
You gave me that one? Okay.
All right,
Go ahead.
So, for example, like,
fuck nigga. No, I'm joking.
Hey, fuck you. You laugh extra hard when this nigga roasts me.
Hilarious. I'll be laughing at you. This nigga said
he be wildin', nigga. You gotta check this nigga sometimes too, cause I mean, what do you niggas started off saying some shit? It's like, nigga, I'm gonna come back and beat your ass.
That's why I was weak. Nigga, I've been wearing baggy pants, but you had these before me. But I've been rocking baggy pants. Why did you think it was? Do you think you just naturally thought, oh, like niggas rocking baggy pants now? Other niggas are rocking baggy pants too. And you're like, oh, it's acceptable to rock baggy pants. I'm not saying that's why you did it. Maybe you're doing it because you're ahead of these niggas. But other niggas are doing it right now. So it's like we all doing it for some reason because that's what we fuck with. Not we all, but a certain type of people are doing it because that's what they fuck with. There's a certain type of people wearing mules.
That's going to evolve to something else. And hood niggas are going to evolve, is all I'm saying.
They're going
to what?
That's basically what I'm trying to get to.
To whatever like, Pooh Shiesty is gonna wear next.
You think it's just the
there
rappers,
it is.
Bro?
So then we agree.
I think it's the
that's
location.
what I think.
We agree.
That's one of them, bro. Maybe I'm going too.
So whatever this nigga that they respect does next.
I think that's a little bit of everybody. I think not saying
It's
like maybe people have there's everybody who has their mind, but there's fashion niggas. Everybody's wearing the. Kanye
if you're wearing a
shit,
face mask right now, bro, I hate you thoroughly. I fucking hate you.
But there was one point the face mask was cool.
I like the face mask.
There was one point in like 2007.
Bro, come clean the face
mask.
Yeah,
when only one person was doing it.
I'm not rocking the face mask because I have dreads. Like, nigga. Like,
you're not rocking a face mask because it's 1,800 other niggas out here doing face masks.
Bro, if I was bald headed,
I would do the rap.
1,798 of them looking fucking stupid, bro. If you're not Kanye or Playboy, bro, you look stupid.
I would do if I
that's not even a mask
though. If I had hair like that. But isn't that like a full head thing?
It's a head thing.
I seen someone else do something like that. But
y'all niggas look stupid.
But I get what you're saying. But you had called this. You said, I think niggas gonna start wearing the Pooh Shiesty. I was like, and I was on the KHALID. I was like, bro, niggas not gonna start. Fashion niggas not gonna start wearing the Pooh Shiesty. Yeezy started wearing the Pooh Shiesty. Everyone's wearing the Pooh Shiesty. Cardi's wearing the Pooh Shiesty.
And as a result of that,
you're right. Whatever Pooh Shiesty's wearing, we're wearing.
As a result of that,
that's basically what we came to. Okay,
you're right.
All right, cool.
Every hood nigga and they fucking mom and stepbrother and fucking twice removed cousin got on a fucking face mask.
At one point, it wasn't cool, and you didn't fuck with it. I'm not saying I don't fuck with it, but I'm not rocking it because I have locks, bro. Like I would look crazy putting that thing over my head. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, the reason why it's in right now is because we saw someone we look up to. I don't give a fuck whether it's Pooh Shiesty, Kanye West. Actually, you're right. I'm agreeing with your point. Yep. But we're around that person. We're taking influence. It doesn't matter. And then we see other people with it. Honestly, when I saw Kanye West with it, I was like, that's cool. I saw it in 2007. I was like, that's cool. He's bringing it back. I don't know for what reason. I don't know what it really means.
Right.
He's bringing it back. But when I seen other people with it, I was like, all right, cool. Okay. It's like a normal thing now. But I can't wear it personally because I have locks. So I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I would fry you. I would fry you for a full 24-hour period.
Let's switch this whole shit up. All right. Let's just switch this whole shit up.
I
Is
hate
there
the
anything you guys
masks.
have been excited about as far as new shit that's dropped? Any like new cool thing?
I've been unexcited about masks.
Yeah, you just been
The
unexcited.
full
period.
face masks, I've been unexcited about, bro. Please, if you listening to this and you own or wear a face mask, please stop it.
If you listening to
Honestly,
it, nigga, do what the fuck you want to do.
Exactly, it's
And goddamn, I think the rap one with the mohair is kind of hard, and it's basically a Pooh Shiesty mask.
Yeah, the rap.
Precisely,
All
bro.
right,
I'll
I'll
give
give
you that,
Raph.
yeah.
I'll give Raph his
What we think
credit.
is hard,
Oh, you like-
the
You
mask
like
is-
almost like
it
a
sucks,
pinnacle
but the mask
fashion
is
nigga
hard,
right
but
there.
I think the mules are harder.
Nah, it's
'Cause
good for
Raph did it,
it's good for
it is
editorial. It's good for editorial, and you did it mohair. But like, bro, I'm so sick and tired of seeing these niggas who have like.
It's kind of OD in Arizona. I low-key seen a nigga come in with his girlfriend holding his hand in the middle of the summer,
like, you don't
Mexican
need
nigga,
to-
like full, like, I'm like, nigga, I know you're hot right now. That's a whole different thing.
There's two different
Well, can we
ways
switch
to
it up?
do it, but yeah.
Are you excited?
But
Are you
not,
excited?
But you're a fashion dude. You're not wearing that because you're like, bro, I
It's-
don't
yeah.
feel like wearing that. I'm not wearing that. Some dudes are wearing that because they want to get super, like, they want people to know, like, nigga, yeah.
Bro, who want to do shit second? You know what I mean? Like something that's as bold as like you get what I'm trying to say, bro. There's
I get
been
what you're trying
face
to say.
masks during COVID, and then there's these new face masks that's on their Balenciaga bullshit.
Right.
And if you following that
Balenciaga
second
did that shit
trend,
too. Damn, that's kind of crazy.
like a
Someone
million
else showed me
niggas.
the
but-
one with the jewels. That shit was crazy too.
yeah, that was the old Mason
No,
Margiela.
there was a newer one that someone did.
Okay. Well, regardless, if you want this new, if you basically like, y'all
So you
know what
don't-
I'm saying.
You don't fuck with any trends?
Oh yeah, that's basically the basis.
I'm not
Yeah,
a big
it's
fan
a
of
trend.
It's
trends.
basically trends.
You're not a fan of trends?
I'm really not.
I'm a fan of trends because I feel like it gives people a chance to try something different. Maybe this face mask is not necessarily essential for somebody's everyday wear, but this trend of like fucking brown, the color brown, like now niggas are kind of wearing brown.
That's
and
a
niggas look
harmless
good in
one.
brown.
You know
That's
what
a
I think
harmless.
the
That's a
disconnect
harmless
is?
one.
That's a harmless one. You're right. Baggy pants.
Harmless.
I know what the disconnect is.
And I like I said, like the face mask is not essential. So
That
I
one's just
actually-
OD. That one's OD, bro. It's like
Alright,
on the
okay.
fucking outskirts of this whole shit. Like,
Not
So,
really. Not
okay.
really. It's the same as that. It's an example. But
Well, no,
basic-
it may not be, bro. Because it may. I mean, what the fuck? I'm kind of tripping. It's most essential thing ever. Like, bro, we need masks, nigga.
Yeah,
nigga, it's a
literally-
pandemic.
that's
That's
how we
why
started,
it got
nigga.
popping, nigga.
We
It's
either need
because that's
masks or
why niggas.
vaccines.
At
and
least
niggas
try-
can walk
at
a nigga
least-
down, shoot it like nigga
Wait,
with the
chill,
shit
chill,
on.
chill,
That's
chill.
really
Don't
what
get people
happens
ideas.
though. That's
But
why
anyways,
niggas
I was saying like
hood niggas need
exactly,
that shit
but,
low
like,
key.
If you were bald headed and you were doing that type of thing and you were that type of person, or you just like I don't want to talk to niggas, you're gonna wear a full face mask because it's acceptable.
Niggas stay
You
home.
think there's bald niggas out there that are wearing the Pooh Shiesty to cover their bald? Is that what
to
you're
cover
saying?
the ball. I'm not trying to say
Okay,
that.
wait.
I'm not or you just have shorter hair. You feel me?
Yeah.
just
you
stay
just
your
like-
ass
and
at
that's
home
what
if you don't
it's-
want to talk to nobody, bro. Stay the fuck home.
And it's acceptable. You feel me? You're gonna rock a Pooh Shiesty. But if you're like, bro, that shit's too hot.
Right.
Even though, but it's acceptable. That's why you're wearing it, and that's the people you're around. But not everyone looks up to rappers, though. Some
Right.
people look up to artists and they dress like artists. You don't know that. Some people look up to Hidden NY. We don't even know what that nigga dressed like, but we know his aesthetic for some reason,
Right.
and we're dressing like him. And the people that are around that dress like him. But I think naturally, that's where you get your style. That's a portion of it. Some of it comes from your childhood and your past, and some of it comes from what you need. Like right now, what I need is like a jacket.
And why not? What the world needs is mask and.
Exactly. So that's what's in right now. Like maybe someone's gonna make a cool face mask. Like I thought that the Tekashi mask was cool, where it was like cover the top of your
I didn't peep.
like your brows and then it cover like right here.
Oh, it was like mad long.
Yeah, but it had like this slit right here, but it went around like this. I'll show you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look, I feel like Amir is almost like the guiding light of rationality in this whole thing, bro. If you ask this nigga, would you ever wear a face mask? He'd be like,
No, we're not saying.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Because he owns a business.
But what does that
He's
mean?
a business owner. He's
that
a
has
dad
nothing to do with that.
with
It has
the
nothing
kids
to.
and
It
he's
has
having
nothing to
meetings.
do
He's
with
not
that.
gonna-
Has nothing.
He works
to
in the mall. Like why?
You're
would-
cutting
why
me
would
off.
he have-
Has nothing to do with that at all. I already hear you. Has nothing to do with who he is or whatever the fuck.
Th-
It's a
that's literally
fashion.
what
It's
you
a
said.
fashion trend. It's a fashion trend, and he wants no parts, right? Because he's a very like functional fashion person. He wants functionality. He
Understood.
wants like reasonable. Like he wants to do everything within reason, and I
Right.
respect that part, bro. It's like you shouldn't look like a fucking movie character, like trying to
chase
get
every
fly,
trend,
bro.
right?
Yeah.
I understand
Depends on
where
what you're
people
doing.
we get.
environment, like I said, but again, this is opinion. Environment.
Everyday style is not on no bullshit, bro. Come
Yeah,
on
you're
now.
right, you're
It's
right.
not.
But it depends on what you're doing every day. If I'm a drug dealer and I don't want people to see my face, I'm wearing a push shiesty.
All right. But you're wearing a Nike one, bro.
No, I'm wearing a Margiela because I'm fly.
No, you're not.
Because I'm fly. If I'm a drug dealer
There's
and
no-
I'm fly, I'm wearing the Margiela.
There's no drug dealer wearing Margiela, bro. I
Or they
guarantee
need to
you.
start wearing the Margiela push shiesty.
Guarantee you, there's no drug
If you
dealer
need,
out there
I'll
wearing a
show you.
Margiela
If you
one.
pushing more than weed and you got some keys on there, go get the
Why
Margiela.
wouldn't I get the Margiela one when everyone's wearing the Nike one?
That's a
Why
good
wouldn't I
question.
get the Margiela
But I
one?
guarantee you, no
Because
drug
they
dealer
don't
got
know
him.
about it. But if I
Yeah.
introduced it to them, they would.
Understood. I believe it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Exactly.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, I just feel like maybe you're just not a fan of trends, basically.
I hate-
So any trend that pops off, it doesn't even matter what it is. Necessarily might not fuck.
My
with
advice to you would be early or don't do it.
it. That's kind of cool. I mean, we have two different opinions,
Yeah, but you said.
and I feel like both is like
but
whatever.
you-
I can
honestly, like,
understand
you're
a
in
nigga
trend
saying
right
that.
now, but you don't even know it.
Yeah, but it's not really a trend. You get what I mean?
It took him forever to even get
It's
here.
really not a trend.
I know
What
but
I have
I know,
on.
I know it's not like.
It's not like I got on like
Yeah, it's not
the
a trend.
what's the
I'm
gallery?
going to.
What's the gallery? Is a flare? It's not like I'm wearing a flare.
Oh, it's not like a popular trend.
It's
Yeah.
not, yeah, it's not. It's like it's baggy pants. It's like okay, they came back around.
Yeah, I
they
feel
did.
that. I
Yeah,
feel
it's
that.
not okay. It's not a popular trend. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not trendy by any means. It's just some shit. It's back in, kinda.
For sure.
You know, but like how many people wear baggy pants that come in, right?
That is true.
Barely
I
any.
mean, exactly a certain type. Like, I don't know. All right, man.
Yeah, so my thing is I don't want to look like everybody, right? And I get it. Like that makes me I'm so fucking edgy and cool, right? Like it sounds ridiculous on surface, but at the end of the day, like bro, style is all about just looking different, right? So it's like it's not too crazy. It's like if you're gonna follow a trend, you're gonna look like a million other niggas.
Yeah.
That is true.
If you're gonna do your own thing, you're gonna
Like I
look
said,
like an
I
individual.
understand
I
your.
be dressing like something.
That's what fashion is for me. It's like I want to look like my own person. I don't want you to see me and be like, that's like Cardi. That's like whatever. That's like this. Like I want you to see me and be like, you look nice. You know.
Damn, we just broke down a whole fucking goddamn.
Damn, are we?
The science of it. The science of trends.
The science of trends and how
I mean,
and
but
how we
there's
would.
a science to it and like how it works, cause like you gotta kind of have a forecast of it.
There's psychology
For
behind
sure.
it too. Yeah, I literally studied trend forecasting. Like ironically enough.
So you don't think there's a certain reason why certain people do a certain thing?
I do. That was my degree at FITM. It was trend forecasting. I literally know there's a psychology behind where you live in the country and like what you gravitate towards who as a result of that. Entirely. People gravitate towards certain things for certain psychological reasons. Yeah, but if you're aware of that enough, you can kind of avoid doing that, right?
Right.
think you
Usually
do
it's
that.
subconsciously.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever. We talked about style too much. I be taking this shit too serious. Sometimes I hate this shit sometimes.
Yeah,
But
I know
at
what
the
you mean. I
same
know what you
time,
mean.
saying, like, I
all
really
you're
do
doing
hate
is you're
this
giving
shit.
your opinion,
No, I'm just
right?
saying like fashion shit. I like really hate it sometimes.
No, I
and
know.
then
That's
really
why I
love
don't
it.
want to spend like
It's
so.
just like why do I talk about style so fucking?
I like
But
this conversation. though.
We don't. None of what we saying is fact, right?
Kinda-
Y'all, it's not. It's our opinion.
This whole
Oh,
shit
it's
is
each our opinion.
OD
Do I
subjective.
It is-
Do I
it is
believe what
opinion.
I'm saying? Yes. Do you believe what you're saying? Yes. But at the end of the day, bro, everybody free to do whatever the fuck they want. Like, you know, our opinion is not the fucking Bible. Like, it's just what we think.
You just feel like you going too harsh on the subject, where it's just like,
Yeah, I just
nigga,
take
like,
this shit too serious
like what the
sometimes. Yeah,
fuck,
why
like.
I just go deep?
You ever seen like political panels?
Yeah.
It's like obviously it's not the fucking law, but like it's just what they think, and usually they got like criteria behind it. And if you happen to agree with whatever it is that they're saying, then like you know, you
Right.
agree.
Damn, it is like.
You got a cigarette? I would love one. I wish we had time
Peace,
for a
brother.
drink. Yeah, those are my favorite ones. Yep. Yeah.
All right, see. I mean, shit, bro. Goddamn, everybody letting out. I think we done exhausted this.
I know, you might want-
about style.
about
It's
style
2:00
too
in the
much.
morning.
Drunk off wine. Feel me?
We did it. I appreciate.
We here. Ah.
Marco,
Marco's back.
you don't have COVID no more. You good?
Yeah, y'all good. Y'all shit.
You see, you got a comment on there. Some other, where's Marco at?
For real.
I had a comment back and said you had COVID.
I think they just don't.
All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Love you, gang.